So you've got a mortgage pre-approval from the bank. Does that mean you can go all out and make a firm offer? Not too fast. I'll tell you why right after this. Hi everyone! I'm back. If this is the first time we're meeting each other, my name is Lei, and today we're going to talk about mortgage pre-approval. Contrary to popular belief, a mortgage pre-approval nowadays is not a guarantee that you will get a mortgage approval when you find that dream house that you've been looking for. Because of a high number of applications that each lender receives each day, they can no longer do a manual underwriting. So what they do is they put in all your criteria into the application and does an automatic approval. So what it means is if the numbers that you said it is, and if your income is what you say it is, and your credit score is the same, then you will get a mortgage approval. There are 5 things that a lender will look for when they're checking your approval. Number 1 is the house acceptable to them. There are condo properties that they do not lend to. Number 2, are all the incomes you reported acceptable to the lender? Especially if you are a self-employed. Sometimes, when we do taxation in order to save tax, we declare some expenses. So, if that is not a declared income, it cannot be added in your income for mortgage purposes. Another thing with income is that if your income this year is lower than your income last year, then they will take the lower of the two. Now, if your income is higher this year and you are in the same industry or you are with the same company, then they would do an average. Now, there are other factors that affect the income, so you have to make sure that it has been fully underwritten before you go and do that firm offer of yours. Number 3, do you have any derogatories in your credit file? Did you just take out a line of credit and put it as your deposit? A lot of people do that, especially if they have a house to sell. Remember that any deposit that you put in to purchase your house has to be in your bank account for at least 90 days. It can be in your mutual fund, TFSA, RRSP, as long as it has a trace. Also goes with the down payment because deposit goes towards the down payment. If you would like to take advantage of the home buyers program by using your RRSPs, you can do so as long as when you take out the money, it has to be 90 days plus 1. And make sure that you have the statements before you do that. Because as soon as you remove the money, it's out of their system and it's so difficult to prove that it was there in the first place. Number 4, do you have enough money saved for your closing cost? Even if you're a first-time home buyer, if your house is over $400,000, then you are going to pay for some land transfer tax, legal fees, inspection, moving costs, and other miscellaneous that you should factor in. A good rule of thumb is you have to have at least 2%, but the bank requires you 1.5% of the purchase price. This amount has to be in your bank account before closing. Sometimes lenders will ask this 2 weeks in advance, and it has to be accumulated for at least 90 days before you can use it for your closing cost. Number 5, are your liabilities in line with the ratio to get approved for a mortgage? When you do your pre-approval, these things are not factored in because it is an automatic pre-approval. So make sure that if you have to put a firm offer, which is what is needed nowadays, unfortunately, in order for you to win a house, then you have to make sure that you talk to your trusted advisor or your mortgage agent before you put in that firm offer. Because if you get the house and you cannot close, you will lose all your deposits and you might be subject for lawsuits later. Now that you know everything you need to know about mortgage pre-approval and why you should not just put in a firm offer without checking with your mortgage agent and your bank, check out my other videos about buying. My name is Lay Villar Cisneros with Right at Home Realty, and if you or someone you know is looking to move anywhere in the Greater Toronto area, give us a call, text, or email us, whatever works for you, and we'll make your moving experience a breeze. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next Thursday. Bye for now. Don't forget to share.